Howdy everyone and welcome to today's video. We're going to be playing the Jagdtiger 8.8 today. This is going to be the 3-gunmer game. Well, a little bit about this tank. It's not exactly one of my favorites, mainly because it doesn't have a turret and the traverse speed of the tank is pretty terrible, which makes you a very inflexible tank. It's not a bad money maker though. I think the Jagdtiger has the best profitability in this game if I'm not mistaken, which means even if you do low amounts of damage you're still probably going to make credits. But the problem is, if you want better games, this is not a tank you're gonna get them with, because this tank is very situational. Like, basically what you need to have is a map where you can hold down and hope that enemies will come pretty much forward to you so you can farm them. Like this case, I could, if enemies would come like this T-71 just in front of me so I could shoot them, that would be perfect, because I wouldn't really need any more. Also, this is Abbey. The reason why I went on this map is because I'm too slow to actually go around on the 1-2 line, so I decided to go here because there's hold down positions like these ones, and it's exactly what I need. A corridor. I think there's a tank behind, and I think I just ricocheted out of him. It's exactly what I need. I'm gonna go forward a bit more because I got optics, so I can spot a target. Oh, there's a nice tiger there. Let the farm fest begin. Okay, so again, I went here because it's pretty much like a corridor. This is what this tank needs. Corridor maps where you can hold down. Unfortunately, no, I don't like corridor maps, but yeah, if you want to do good in this tank, that's what you need. And hold down as much as possible, because the lower plate, well, you will get penned. It's still okayish armor, the lower plate, but you will get penned eventually, so yeah, you might want to hide your lower plate. Because yeah, if you're cooldown, you can probably bounce a ton of damage with this thing. It's quite good in terms of armor. The tiger kind of ran away, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I'm lucky enough to actually see the lower here. Oh my god, it's actually here. Farm fest begins, boys. Farm fest begins. Super lucky that the lower stayed here, so I'm just gonna try to perma-track him and angle my tank a little bit to make my lower plate a bit harder to shoot. But I think he's shooting my upper plate. Upper plate is quite bouncy, so I don't recommend shooting that unless you got, you know, 220 plus penetration maybe. Yeah, I need to shoot him. I switched to gold that one because he's in a pretty annoying angle for me right there. And I think it would be like a 50-50 chance at pinning him with AP, so I switched to a little bit of gold ammo so I can penetrate through the front wheel sprocket better, even so I'm still bouncing. Remember, the APCR penetration, I think, is 237 if I'm not mistaken. So it's not exactly the best, but then again, the tank does have preferential matchmaking. Yeah, so I guess the strong points of this tank are preferential matchmaking, high rate of fire, and decent penetration. Penetration of the AP shells is 203, so the shell cost is cheap. So it's gonna be a decent, like I said, money maker. But I don't think it's, if you're a tanker like me that's always looking to get better and better games, it's not really going to be the tank for you. If you don't really care about having good games, you just care about making some credits, well, even if you don't do any damage with this tank, you're still probably going to make a profit, like 10-20k credits, provided you got a premium account. If you don't, then probably have. So yeah, it kind of depends what kind of tanker you are. What are you looking for out of this game? Cheap credits with not much effort? Well, this is the tank for you. If you want to have good games while doing so, then probably want to go for a Scorpion G or something like that. And lucky enough, I get another full health tank here that I can detrack. That's the benefit of having a fast firing gun. You can perma-track tanks like it's nothing. That's why I'm gonna go back now and try to hide my lower plate. Hopefully. And try to keep this guy tracked. Unfortunately, he's not really giving me an angle so I can detrack him again. Let's see now. Hey, there we go. Another detrack. Let me see if I can get the kill. Yep. You gotta enjoy like really nice perma-tracking ability, but you kind of need this perma-tracking ability, especially like a medium tank is trying to flank you or something. If you can get a lucky detrack, then you're golden. If not, you're dead, because the traverse speed of this tank is pretty terrible. There's only Artie left. It's dead. Good game for us. To be honest, I'm pretty happy that I finished the gun mark on this, because it was so boring playing this tank. Probably understand why. Anyways, we got 3 gun marks. We got high caliber, 118k credits, 1826 XP. We ended up the game with 3915 damage, 1 kill, 1217 base XP. We even got 388 assist damage at the end. We blocked 2380. Like I said, armor wise it's not too bad. And we made 69k credits. Remember that I had to fire a couple of gold shells at the lower, and I'm also using chocolate in this tank, so 70k is not bad considering those situations. Otherwise, well, without the chocolate and without the gold shells, this would have been 100k credits easy. So like I said, it's an easy tank to make credits, but it's not a good tank to have good games in. Okay folks, I hope I gave you guys an idea of how the Jagdtiger 8.8 is, because I reckon I didn't really have any videos about this tank on my channel. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and goodbye.